Well, Merry Christmas Day, and welcome back to the Midlife Ride. Let's see if we can get a little bit straighter there. As you can see, it's still dark out here, of course. Sun doesn't rise for like another hour, but of course we've been up for a while. Catherine's been up for a very long time this morning. But we just thought we'd go live this morning because we didn't feel like leaving the room just yet. And we wanted to say hello to everyone.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to...
Well, hey, Ryan S. Merry Christmas to you too.
Ryan and
To you
Claire.
and Claire.
Yes.
And
Merry
Jason
Christmas.
May, thank you for being here.
From Wales. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Diane. Merry Christmas. Love you too.
So yeah, we got into Vegas yesterday morning. We landed around 8:30 and it looked like it had just stopped raining when we landed. Hey, Marianne, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Marianne. It's so nice to see you on here.
But yeah, we got in early yesterday morning, headed right over to the Cosmo, which is where we're staying for the next few days. And I don't know if everyone saw the picture we posted on Instagram last night, but it was very busy last night on Christmas Eve. Hey, Natural Fit Nurse.
Hey, Kimberly.
Mike Urbanik. we will, the booze is on the way, buddy.
Send booze. Funny. Hey guys, I know it's early in the live stream, but I just want to remind you, if you would go ahead and hit the like button, that would really help us out. We would appreciate it. It's not something we usually remember to tell people, so we're trying to get better at that. Kimberly, are you here yet? You must not be if you're going to your daughter's home, unless she lives in Vegas. But I thought you were.
But yeah, we did quite a bit of gambling yesterday.
Is that what you want to call it? We did quite a bit of losing yesterday.
Yeah, Teresa, Allen's better half from Las Vegas and beyond, joined us yesterday afternoon, and she's a natural. And we had thought about going live last night, but we had been up since 3 a.m. Eastern time, and we both hit a wall. It was just time to go to bed.
Yeah, and I had had a headache all day long, which is pretty typical for travel days for me.
Thanks for stopping by, Mike. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and good luck today, buddy.
Kimberly flies in on Tuesday.
Ah.
Awesome. I know you must be excited. Even a bit of traveling lately, haven't you?
They went to Disney World, right? Didn't I see that on Instagram?
I know she went somewhere with the beach, but then you also went to New York, didn't you?
I thought they took their daughter to Disney World.
I'm not sure. I get confused.
Did I say daughter or granddaughter?
You said daughter.
It's their granddaughter, but I thought they took her to Walt Disney World.
So what are you all doing this Christmas morning? Does anyone have little ones out there that you're going to get to watch open presents and all that good stuff? Be in Vegas soon. Okay, Mike, you are so confusing me. I thought you were still here. Did you change your plans? Or did you come the 15th through the 19th and you're coming back? You probably can't answer because you said you had to go, but... Marianne is on her way to Mass and then to her son's house. Have an awesome day. You too, Marianne. Thanks so much for stopping in. We really appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
We weren't sure anyone would be around to check in this Christmas morning, but we figured why not? And people can watch the replay.
But for those of you wondering what the crowds are like on a Christmas Eve, yesterday was pretty busy inside, and traffic was crazy out on the boulevard last night. As busy as I've ever seen it. Which is why we didn't go out there. We stayed in the Cosmo the entire day.
Yeah, we didn't leave at all. That's so weird. But it was nice, actually. Yep, Kimberly's super excited. She went to New York City, San Francisco, Florida twice, Vegas, and took our granddaughter to Disney World. Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff. I don't know how you manage. I mean, retiring early and getting to do all that traveling is really, really amazing. Ryan S. says, the kids and wife have COVID, so I'm isolating in the basement watching the Midlife ride. Oh, we're so sorry. I hope they get well soon. Are they having symptoms or they just are positive?
Oh, hey, James. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Thanks for being here again.
I just really love his picture with the JA and the green. I think that looks so cool.
You are a big fan of green.
Yeah, I guess I am. Never thought of it that way, but I guess we are.
Very mild. Well, that's good to hear.
Bows deeply. Funny, James.
Yeah, a little testing of the fountains going on.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow, it is super early for that.
Not really. They get started pretty early with the maintenance.
Oh, we've got sirens already this morning.
Yeah. Oh, Merry Christmas, Paolo. Thanks for stopping by.
Mate.
Yeah, it's just not a Vegas live stream without sirens, even if it is on Christmas Day.
James is asking, are most restaurants there open today?
We will find that out.
Well, I know that there were a few that were closed because which is why we don't have any reservations for today. I did have reservations at STK, so that was open. Wicked Spoon is open. Not sure about, I know Din Tai Fung was closed because I tried to get reservations there. Mm-hmm. I know Crack Shack is closed because I thought maybe we would walk up there and get some chicken.
Yeah, we'll know more once we get out and about today, but my guess is, we know a few are closed. My guess is that quite a few will be open, just given the amount of people that seem to be here right now. Otherwise, there will be a lot of hungry people later on this afternoon.
Kimberly, we have not won anything really.
I had a really good first round of video poker, and that was it.
Yes, Chris did hit a 4 of a kind, but like he said, that was all she wrote. Everything else was loss after loss after loss after loss. It was pretty depressing. Meanwhile, our friend Teresa just kept winning and winning and winning and winning on all the same games that we were playing. I mean, we just followed her around like we've done before, and she just, it's unbelievable. She sits down to a machine and she will just get a bonus like on the second spin, and she'll get free games, and we can't get anything. I think we lost some people. I don't see any thumbs. I don't know how often my phone updates. But for anyone left in the chat, let us know what you're seeing on your end. We've been having some trouble with the internet here all this morning. I was on Vegas to Cali's live stream. It was like, I don't know, 2 a.m., maybe 1, I can't remember. But kept dropping for me, and then finally I could never get it back. And every site I tried to go to just kept spinning and spinning. I see a couple people coming back, so I'm not sure what is going on. I can see the picture.
Yeah, I mean, the stream could have dropped. I don't know.
Yeah, I swear. I mean, I even Googled, like, is YouTube down this morning? Because I just couldn't get anything to work. Alan's video played for me like a minute, and then it just started spinning. Back up a little bit. So if Chris didn't already tell you, we are on the 57th floor this time, which we've never been before. We've been as high as 69. Mm-hmm. And then the closest to this that we've been is 53, right? So.
Just a bit blurry. Mm-hmm.
Stream is working, just a bit blurry. Audio is fine. Okay. Do you have yours set at 720? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that fixes it. Sometimes just backing out and coming back in will take care of the issues.
How's it look on your phone?
My phone is so small. What do you think?
Let me see. I think it looks okay on your phone. It's hard to tell. I don't know. But we also don't expect everyone to hang out here for a long time on a holiday.
Yeah, we really were not expecting everybody to be available, and we really appreciate everybody that stopped by. Tina Roberts, hello. We just thought, we have no idea if we're going to see a sun this morning. The weather said it was supposed to be clear and sunny. You can see it.
See the color over there.
Yeah, getting red a little bit over to the right. I don't think you can see that.
Oh, no, not. We'd have to point the camera over there.
Yeah, when it gets a little closer to sunrise, which I think is 6:49?
Yeah, it's around 6:45.
6:45, okay. Yeah, we'll move the camera a little bit to the right so that we can see if anything pops up over those mountains over there. There's really no telling. It sounds like, what is that?
It's a leaf blower.
A leaf blower, that makes more sense. I was thinking like a weed whacker.
No, they're just down there blowing off the sidewalks and stuff from
Got
last
it.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, the traffic. I mean, it was like a whole new light show on the Vegas Strip last night with the bumper to bumper cars. It was crazy. Your mom still has us.
Well, thanks for letting us know, Mom.
Yes, thank you. It's just so weird what's been going on with the internet here lately. So I have no idea if it's the internet or YouTube. Like I said, I mean, I didn't really have any trouble getting on other websites. It was just YouTube.
Well, with all the stuff that's been going on lately with Amazon Web Services, I think there have been some definite internet issues on all kinds of things. So that might have something to do with it, but that's above my pay grade.
Yeah, true. Definitely above mine. I can work the phone, and that's about it. What time is it? Let's see what we got here. 6:01. I wonder where Kia Bell is. She was on that live stream earlier this morning, and she said, "I'll watch you," but I don't see her. I wonder if she went back to bed. But it would be 9 a.m. there, where she is. She is home, right? She's not here.
As far as I know.
Yeah. I think so. No idea where Alan's probably walking Leia. Who knows? And I'm sure VBI, Vegas Best Ideas, they're also staying here at the Cosmo. We're actually meeting them for brunch this morning at the Wicked Spoon. And I'm sure they're still asleep.
I would think so.
Well, so far, we're just on the balcony, so we don't really know. I mean, we saw the traffic last night. It was crazy. And Chris really thought it was busy down. Like he said earlier, we didn't even leave the Cosmo. We got here straight from the airport, and we never stepped outside except to do a brief little filming out in front of the doors because it was so loud in the restaurant we were at. But other than that, I mean, I didn't think it was very busy in the casino for a Friday night.
I kind of disagree. I think it was very quiet when we got here yesterday morning, and we got to the Cosmo around 10 o'clock. There was practically no one at the check-in, not a lot of people in the casino playing, but as the day went on, there were lots of people coming in to play, and also at the check-in desk. And I can tell you, I won't point the camera down there, but from our balcony, we can see the top of the Bellagio parking garage. It was absolutely full last night. And I have not seen that parking lot full for, it's a very long time. The traffic going into the Bellagio to drop people off was an endless stream. So it seems to be a very popular time for people to be here. I was kind of surprised, actually. Now, we have been here before during the week between Christmas and New Year's. This was all pre-COVID, and it was one of the, you hear a lot of people say it's dead that week. That was not our experience. It was crazy busy that week we were here.
Hey, Ted. Sleepless in Las Vegas. What are you doing? You can't be just getting up. You're probably getting ready to go to bed.
Hey, Ted. Man, I'm telling you, I think I saw your doppelganger yesterday. I could have sworn it was you when I first looked over at this guy, but it wasn't.
Well, we saw his doppelganger. Did you watch that? I think it was a video that Joe put out straight out of Vegas. It was one of his, it was from October, and I think it was whatever was happening at the El Cortez. I don't know if it was actually Granny Fest or what, but when you guys were in that conference room or whatever, that meeting room, I swear, Joe had the camera and he was like, that's Ted, why is he not? And then it wasn't Ted, and he never told us who it was, and I guess the guy disappeared before he got to figure it out, but it really, I stared at it for a long time, and I was like, no, that's definitely Ted. It's gotta be Ted. Just taking a cobbler out of the oven, James says, wishing you good luck and good eats there. We need it. We need both. Good luck and good eats, don't we?
Cobbler sounds delicious.
Yes, it does. And for those of you, I'm not sure how many, well, I know how many, but I don't know exactly who is left in here, but we realize people are going to be coming in and coming out. If you would just please hit that like button on your way in or on your way out, that would be great. We would appreciate it. Hopefully those guys are nice. He hasn't gone to bed yet, Ted says. He hasn't gone to bed. Oh my gosh. I was just beat.
Yeah, it's the way it usually goes for us on the first day. It's such a long day. So if you look at it strictly in terms of Vegas time, we had to get up at midnight Vegas time yesterday to start heading out the door to get to the airport, to get on the flight and get here. So it turns into a very, very, very long day.
Yeah, it wasn't as long as it has been in the past. I mean, we were probably up for 20 hours, but we did only get like 4 hours of sleep the night before we came. So yeah, it was pretty exhausting. It was pretty exhausting. We had such a great trip though. And it was probably the easiest time we've ever had getting here. Like, I don't feel like it was too bad, except for that terrible podcast we listened to on the way to the airport. I mean, it was just awful. I made Chris turn it off after a while, but it seemed like...
Stay on point.
Stay on point. It seemed like an easy ride. We didn't have anyone sitting in the seat next to us, so I got to lay down across two seats, which is awesome. And we got here really quickly. Like, our Lyft picked us up like within 4 minutes from the airport.
And our Lyft driver was...
Oh my God, he was awesome.
He was awesome.
Yeah, he was super nice. Daniel, his name was Daniel.
Yeah, he was great.
Yep, got us here super fast. The people at the Cosmo check-in counter were so friendly and nice.
And they usually are at the Cosmo.
They are, yeah.
We've always had great service here at the Cosmo. The staff has always been great, but yesterday they were exceptional. It's like everybody was just in a great mood, and
Yeah.
it was definitely a different experience, but it was nice, very nice.
Yeah. And then we got our room like just maybe 2 hours after we checked in, right? 1 or 2.
What'd you say?
Our room was ready early, right? Like maybe an hour or 2 after we checked in.
I think it was like an hour and a half after we checked in.
Yeah.
We got into the room around, like 11 or 11:30?
Yeah.
And so that was great too.
And everything was clean and everything was here. And we had reservations at noon, so we got to eat, which was awesome. That usually doesn't happen on our first day. And then we had our Total Wine delivery. That, thank God, we didn't miss because Catherine forgot to be paying attention to her phone during the delivery time. Yeah. It was a good day. And we got to see Teresa, which is just awesome.
Yeah, we have nothing to complain about other than the losses on the gambling.
Yeah, other than we lost all our money, but that's fine.
That's to be expected. We know how gambling works.
It's not a gamble if you know you're gonna lose, is it? It's just...
Yeah.
Ted, we're here until the 4th. We go home on the red eye on January 4th. Sorry it took us so long to get to that question. We were just going off on a tangent, as we sometimes do. How far along are we? Let's see, it's 6:10, so maybe 35 more minutes and we'll see. It's really pretty over there, those colors. Mm-hmm. Red and orange and yellow and green and blue.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice clear day.
Yeah, it really does look like it's going to be an awesome day. Can we?
You have some questions there.
I have some questions? Oh. Merry Christmas. Love your you. Thanks, Mom. I'm sure that's a typo. But we love you too. Do y'all still do the envelope method? Oh yes, Kimberly. We have an envelope for every day that we stay here, already with the money in it, in the safe, and we take out a new one every day. I'm a really weird person, and I write down every single machine we go to, what we put in, what we win, or what we lose. So I keep track of all of that stuff. I don't know why. I've never put it into a spreadsheet to make it useful, but someday I tell myself I'm going to do that. But yeah, we have an envelope for just tips. We have an envelope for our winnings. We keep everything separate. Everything's already budgeted for. Yep, I did try to make some cool envelopes. I watched your video on how to do it, and I found some stickers of letters and numbers, and I started one envelope. I think I got day 1 with stickers on there, and Chris was like, "Oh, that looks nice," and I'm like, "Yeah, this is crap. I'm not. I'll have to try this again another time." I am like the least creative and crafty person you'll ever meet. I don't know why that is. I'm just not good at it. You could do a little side hustle, Kimberly, and make some envelopes for people to buy. I'd like to meet you guys if you have time. IMK, LMK, let me know. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not good at those things either. I stink at emojis. I'm not good with abbreviations. Yeah, we totally will. I think we're meeting up with Joe at some point. We haven't firmed up our plans, but he wanted to meet on his days off, which I think he said are Friday and Saturday, so that's a possibility. We will definitely let you know. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're all going to be down on Fremont on Monday. I don't know what your work schedule is, but we'll figure that all out. I don't think we've gotten confirmation from Alan on that one yet.
Teresa says she'll be there, so.
On Monday?
Well, when we're down on Fremont.
Yeah.
The days we're down there.
Right, we'll be on Fremont Monday through Wednesday, staying at the El Cortez.
Yeah, actually be staying on Fremont for
I know.
the very first time.
The very first time.
That's going to be fun.
I'm excited. I hope it's not very busy, but I know that's just a dream. I love the Christmas lights on the high roller wheel, if you guys have noticed, the red, white, and green. Yeah, I agree, Kimberly. Those envelopes are a lifesaver. They really are. Definitely keep you on track. You do such a good job of budgeting too. It's pretty impressive.
Ooh, rum cake.
Oh man, you guys made rum cake?
So for anyone who is watching on the live stream, who saw my mom just mentioned the rum cake, that's kind of a holiday tradition of our family. And if you've never had rum cake, first of all, it's delicious. Maybe it doesn't sound like it is at first, but everyone I've had try it is like, you're right, it is something else. And it's one of those flavors that it tastes like the holidays. Like any other time of the year you make it, it probably just wouldn't fit. But during the holidays, it's great, especially with the cup of coffee or...
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. That's not something I would typically like, but I do like it. And that's saying a lot for something that isn't chocolate.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know, maybe we'll swing around here and see what we can see. Starting to make...
Yeah, the colors are just so pretty.
Let's
on the horizon over there behind the mountains.
turn
Oh my
the camera
goodness.
around
Yeah.
so you all can see what we're seeing right now.
Oh my gosh. How gorgeous is that, you guys? I love how those clouds, can you see them on the, I don't know if you guys can see them on the camera, but you see those two peaks, like the biggest kind of peaks of that mountain. There are some clouds just right in the dip, just kind of going across. That is really something. Looks like a postcard, yeah. Deborah Jones, Merry Christmas from sunny Florida. Oh.
Hey, Deborah Jones.
Oh, lucky you that you're in Vegas. Yes, we are very lucky to be here. We do always say that in the winter we just need to go south, and we really need to get to Florida because that's where our granddaughter is. And we will soon, hopefully at some point this winter.
It's not freezing out here this morning, but it's certainly not warm. I'm guessing it's probably in the 30s. We're out here in jackets, and I think Catherine has about 14 different layers on. But
I've taken a few off. I do have my long johns on and a winter coat and my robe, my Cosmo robe.
But I think it's actually, if I were looking at the weather, I think it's actually warmer at our home today than it is here.
Oh yeah, you said that was going to be the case. Man, it doesn't look like they can see the lights on the wheel as well as we can. Well, I mean, you can't see anything as well as we can here in real life, but man, that's so pretty. Just looks like a Christmas wreath.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a big hula hoop, a big Christmassy hula hoop. That would be fun.
All right, I need to go blow my nose.
Okay, have fun with that.
Leaving my microphone out here for that part, though.
Yeah, nobody needs to hear that, for sure. It is very, I don't know, it's very, this time of the morning, I feel like I can see more, like Ellis Island. Can you guys see that Ellis Island sign? Let me look. Yeah, like, so you have the Eiffel Tower and then that building, and then you can see like Koval, I think down there to the right, like in between what I guess is Paris and Planet Hollywood, that red Ellis Island sign. I can see it just clear as day from here. It's really amazing. Very cool. And I'm sorry if I'm missing any comments, you guys. When I'm looking on Chris's phone, which is where the live stream is on, it says there are 10 people. And on my live chat, it says there are 4. So I have no idea if I'm missing comments or what. I hope not.
You're missing comments?
Well, I don't know, because your phone is showing 10 people and mine is showing 4. So how is that possible?
Well, they're not. Hold on. They're not perfectly in sync.
Yeah. Deborah Jones, she says, I'm surprised the Eiffel Tower isn't lit up red and green. I know, I wish they would keep those lights on all night.
Yeah, they do turn, the Eiffel Tower goes dark after a certain time at night. I'm not sure what time they turn it off, but it was lit up last night.
I feel like it's like 2 or 3. I feel like when I first came out here this morning, while Chris was still asleep, it was still on. And I know I've caught that when I've been out in the morning doing time lapses and stuff. It's really cool to see the lights going on at night and then being up still when they start going off and the sun starts to come up. And it would be really very peaceful out here if it wasn't for that blower.
Yeah, they've been using that leaf blower for at least an hour now. But we also know what it would look like down there if they didn't do that.
Yes, that's true. We are very grateful for all the people cleaning the streets here. That's a tough job, but very necessary. 60 degrees at home, your mom says. Oh my gosh. Why couldn't it be like that when we were there? Well, we've had some very nice days lately, haven't we? In between some very cold days, but we have had some really nice days. It's nice to sit out, be able to sit out for 15 minutes and get your vitamin D intake for the day. I gotta go and force myself to sleep so I can get up at a decent hour, like 2 p.m. Hope you guys have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ted. Sweet dreams. We hope you sleep well, and we really appreciate you being on here. We will, we'll send you a message if Joe, I don't know, is Joe just not a planner? We'll try to firm something up and we'll let you know what we're gonna do and see if you're available.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Ted.
Tina, beautiful. Merry Christmas, Chris and Catherine. How are you and Walt doing on this fine Christmas morning? Are you guys are just coming in on the 26th? Are you coming in tomorrow? Is that right? My mom says now 12. Did I miss something?
The number of people on.
Mine still says 4. I don't know what is wrong with my phone. Krista says 11. I think probably everybody that's in here has hit the like button, but if you haven't, we would appreciate it before you duck out and get on with your life. Ooh, now it just goes from red and white, the high roller wheel, red and white, and then they put the green in there. I love it so much. I also really like when it's all like rainbow colored with the purples and the blues, and yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it lit in anything I didn't like. The Eiffel Tower was really pretty last night.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like the light show has changed a little bit. They have different ones maybe. It didn't seem like the standard one that we had seen when it first started.
I usually miss it altogether because it's generally going off at this, or it's generally happening at the same time as a Bellagio fountain show. So I'm usually watching the fountain show instead of the tower.
And I'm usually watching the tower instead of the fountain show. I don't know why. I guess because I have not paid as close attention to the Eiffel Tower show as I have the Bellagio fountains. And of course, it's a lot newer than the Bellagio fountains. I mean, that show has only been going on for a year or two, maybe. I mean, they used to have it lit up.
Yeah, well, they put all the LEDs in there. It's probably 3 or 4 years ago now.
Okay, Ted is really going to sleep. If people don't keep talking to him. Well, nobody mentioned Ted. And Tina does, she confirms they will be here tomorrow. So we are looking forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah, safe travels.
Yes, safe travels. Be nice to have you all down here and to finally meet in person. I swear, I feel like we've already met, kind of. I think it'll be just like, hey guys, what's up? Because we know you already. It's so weird like that when you've watched people for so long and communicated as much as we have. It's nice. It's nice to meet strangers you already think are friends, right?
Yeah.
Takes a lot of the anxiety out of the meet, at least for me. Oh man, I think you might, if we could just, I think you have it, but right over there, it might just be at the edge of everybody's viewing screen. Look at the pinks over there, babe. Switch places with me.
Yeah, it's in there.
It's in there?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they can't see it as much. God, the colors. Are the colors not amazing on this view right now? Looking on my phone, it's just like, it really looks like a filter, doesn't it?
Yeah, hashtag no filter.
Yeah. I mean, it is really, it does. Like Ted said, it looks like a postcard. It doesn't even look real. Kimberly says, I'm heading out, but enjoy your Christmas, and I hope I see you all during my stay. You too, Kimberly. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we do hope to run into you soon. We can compare envelopes. Yours are better. Spoiler alert.
That sounds like a hoot.
Yeah, well, the boys can go do their thing, and we'll just talk about budgeting and envelopes. Deborah Jones says it's beautiful. It is. It's just lovely. We just never get tired of this view. We really don't. And it, like we've said so many times before, it seems to change every time. Like it's just never the same because of the nature that surrounds you. And of course, the strip is kind of constantly changing with new buildings going up, new lights, all of that.
And speaking of the strip changing.
Yeah.
As I guess if you haven't heard yet, Hard Rock International is going to be taking over the Mirage and turning it into a Hard Rock casino. And the mock-ups or the renderings that we saw is that there will be a humongous guitar on the strip once they make that renovation.
And no volcano.
Volcano will be gone. The animal habitat will be gone, I think. That is going to be a huge change.
And a huge loss, in my opinion. I'm not happy about it at all. Of course, I don't like change ever, anywhere. My poor old iPhone will tell you that. But especially, right?
Yeah.
I'd still have a flip phone if I could. I totally would.
She's not joking.
Yeah, I will definitely miss the Mirage. I wish there was a way to stop that from happening, but if you all didn't catch the vigil that Vegas Visual called for, it was on the 21st, and Vegas Best Ideas did a live stream from it. They were having some internet issues, but I think a lot of people were live streaming. I think on their stream I saw other really big names. I'm not sure who they all are. I know that Norma Helly.
Yeah,
I saw her, so she probably has something on her channel. I don't know if there's any kind of coordination of efforts to get anything really done. I mean, is there a petition? Like, I feel like, I don't know, how would they even know? How is the Mirage going to know all these people care if there's not something?
Well, it's not the Mirage. It's
Well, Hard Rock, right. I'm sorry. So I hope someone somewhere is coordinating an effort to at least let them know, hey, we're not thrilled about this change. We know it's not probably going to change your mind, but just so you know, not happy. Oh, man. Gorgeous.
Let me see if I can swing it around a little bit more.
Just a little.
Yeah, we're kind of at the end of our...
Yeah, you can see our railing from the balcony there. Kind of just a wall. But it is so pretty. So what do we think? The sun is further to the right of Planet Hollywood. We weren't really sure where the sun would come up this time of year. I don't know if there's an app for that or what. But sun or no sun. Oh my gosh. Look at those snow-capped mountains over there. Holy cow. Okay, you guys can't see that because it's all the way over to the left where
we'll let the sun come
Red
up
Rock
a little bit
is, but we will definitely pan around and show you that in a little bit. Oh my gosh, I've never seen so much snow on the mountain over there. That is awesome. What is that big gigantic thing that looks like a helmet?
Oh, that's the top of the palms.
Why does it look like a helmet? Is it a helmet? Or it
No,
just
it's
looks
not
like
a helmet.
that?
It's just the curved top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a stadium or something. Deborah Jones says we honeymooned in the penthouse suite in Mirage 2 years ago. Oh, don't you hate it when things like places that you've made memories, so special memories, disappear? We know exactly what that's like. Pretty much everything from when we first met has disappeared, right? Our favorite bar we used to go to, the place we had our first date and Chris proposed. It's all gone. It's all gone. We can't even visit it.
Well, the building's there.
Well,
but it's not the same place.
It's not the same place.
No.
Yeah.
Even our very first trip to Vegas together, we stayed at the Palazzo. We had a strip view and we could watch the Treasure Island pirate show from our room. And of course, that hasn't been here for a very long time.
Right. And the first machines we ever played, they're gone. So many things. The first Italian restaurant we ever really fell in love with here in Vegas, gone. We used to eat there all the time. But, you know, at least we can remember. I wish we had been vlogging back then so we could really remember. We'd have it on film. It's nice now because when you start to forget all the things, you can just go back and look at your video and say, oh yeah, we did do that. That was fun. Penthouse suite must have been sweet, though. We've never been in any kind of suite, have we?
Like a big...
Like a hangover
like a
kind
hangover
of
type of villa thing?
Yes.
No, we have not been in one of those.
We thought about maybe trying the $20 trick while we're here and just seeing if maybe we could swing something, because I know, I think it was up and our way. No. It was Seeking Vegas Sunrise, maybe? They did the $20 trick and got like this crazy suite. Do you remember me showing you that? Steve! We're up early. This is super late, man. I waited for Chris for hours. I was out here at like 2 a.m. Just hanging out by myself.
Yeah, I was afraid to look at the clock when I heard her up and around.
How are you doing this fine morning? For all of you that don't know, Steve was one of Only 2 people who checked in on me while Chris was on his business trip to make sure I was okay. I was so lonely that week. He also checked in on us about the tornadoes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Such a sweet guy. Very, very kind and thoughtful. We appreciate you. You never went to bed. No, we went to bed, man. We were super tired last night from the long travel day. We went to bed, what, around 9? 8 or 9?
Yeah, once we actually got into bed, I think it was closer to 9, but we were calling it a night. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
But I was like wide awake at 1 a.m.
I was not.
Chris did not want to get up. He never wants to get up here. I'm like rearing to go. I am so excited just to sit out here and watch, though I would have totally done a live stream if I knew how to do it. But I was actually on another live stream. Thank goodness, Vegas to Cali was doing a live stream at like 1 or 2 a.m. this morning. So I was on that for a bit and got to chat with some people.
Hey, sister and brother-in-law.
Merry Christmas, Adam and Juliana.
Yeah.
We love you
love you
and miss
guys
you
too.
too. Hope you're feeling better also.
Yeah, tell all the kids we said hi, give
Yes.
them the hugs for us, and
Yes, Merry Christmas to Clayton and Addison and John Christopher.
yeah, Stephen, the nights, if you're in terms of temperature, yes, the nights are pretty cool. It's probably in the 30s out here right now.
Really?
Yeah, I think it got down to the 30s overnight.
Doesn't seem that cold.
It's supposed to be up around 60 today, though, I think. And then it's supposed to cool off through next week.
It is really lightening up.
Yeah, as soon as more light hits the mountains over here, I'm gonna swing the camera around.
Yeah, we have to show you. And there's just like it's like a paintbrush stroke of pink across the sky over here. You see that, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Just gorgeous. I'm sure you all are watching this, so I'm sure you feel the same way, but I just don't see how anything compares to this. It's so amazing.
All the kids are still asleep. It's like 9:37.
Oh my God, wake those kids up. It's Christmas. Don't they want their presents?
Yep, when we were kids, we were up way before daylight. The adults loved it.
Oh yeah. After staying up really late to mm-hmm. I'd tell a story, but I don't want to accidentally say anything if there are any children within earshot. I haven't really, are there any Christmas decorations at the Cosmo? Do they have a tree anywhere? I would like to see a tree.
I didn't notice one, no.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt Wilson.
Hey, Matt. Good
morning.
morning.
And
Merry Christmas.
Jinx, you owe me something.
Something. We can work that out later.
No, I did not notice any decorations at the Cosmo.
Yeah. I really want to go and take a picture in front of a tree or some kind of Christmassy decorations, but I don't want to really walk far. Well, I guess we could go right over to the Bellagio. Yeah, that'd be a great place to do it.
Just got done with opening presents. Very nice.
Did you get anything really awesome, Matt? Or did you give anything really awesome? You still have young children, right? Right? Matt, do I have that wrong?
Kenneth Cole watch. Nice.
see, it's so far behind on my...
Nintendo Switch. Nice. I kind of want one of those.
Is that Juliana saying she can't stand that the kids... Yeah, I could picture you being up and going, come on, wake up, kids. I want to see you open your presents. Yeah, Matt has an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old. Girls, oh, sweet.
Yeah, Stephen, I think we will go check it out. You know, funny enough, we can see down through it a little bit from our balcony. And you can see from here, we can see all the lights and stuff. But their Christmas display is usually pretty amazing.
Well, I saw it in 360 because Alan went and did it from Las Vegas and beyond. If you guys want to see the Christmas Conservatory and you've missed it, you can go over to his channel and watch his 360 video.
Oh, look at Nightbot making an appearance.
Look at that. That looks terrible. You guys, I was experimenting with the Nightbot before we left for Vegas, and like I said before, I am not tech savvy at all, but I watched some YouTube videos on how to set it up and all that. I cannot figure it out. I mean, if you go to their website and you're not you know, into technology and stuff like that, it read like code. I don't know what they're talking about and what the instructions mean. So I told Chris we might get some very strange messages on live streams, and I'm surprised that's the first one, because actually there should have been something like reminding you to like and telling you thank you for being here. I'm not sure why this one showed up and those didn't. So, but we are meeting with Vegas Best Ideas, and I'm sure Gord is an expert with Nightbot because he has that in his chats. So we'll see if we can't get that fixed. I'm sorry if Nightbot offends you in any way. It was not intentional. Juliana got Adam a bracelet and a necklace from the Hero Company.
I've never heard that. I'll check that out.
Purchases help vets with PTSD get service dogs. Oh, well, that's a nice cause. Matt says, Vegas looks amazing this morning. What a perfect time to be there. It is. It was really beautiful earlier. I feel like we could probably swing it around now. I think the show is over to the right.
No, it's still prettier over there.
You think?
Yeah. Just looking at my screen.
Your screen looks better now than real life, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty. We'll wait till it comes up a little bit more.
Is that line from one of those Cloudmaker plane things?
It's just from a plane.
They're not Cloudmakers?
No.
The ones that always make the clouds? They're not Cloudmakers? Gotta go. Give each other a hug from me. We will. Same to you. Love you guys. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, a shiatsu foot massager. Matt. That is a fabulous gift. You wish you had it in Vegas. Yes. True. This is the least sore I've ever been on a first day because, again, we did not leave the Cosmopolitan all day yesterday. So
I am sore, on the other hand.
yeah, Chris is sore. He had to carry his heavy backpack for a while before we were able to check in. So that's why, I think.
Yeah.
But I only got like 12 or 13,000 steps yesterday because we didn't even go anywhere.
I have no idea how many I got.
I'm gonna go get my gloves. I'll be right back.
Do you want to take your microphone off?
Well, I can, I guess.
Just in case.
Do you want any more coffee or anything?
No, I'm
Coffeeed out?
done with coffee.
I might make myself another.
The next live, we're not sure. Oh, there's Nightbot again. There's that message.
Did someone just ask about the next live?
Yeah, Julie did.
I want to do tomorrow morning slot play.
Okay, so Catherine wants to do a live stream tomorrow morning of live slot play. So we will schedule that when we figure out what time. We wanted to do it before the casino gets really busy. So hopefully tomorrow morning. Have we ever eaten on the high roller? We have not. We have done the happy hour pod. And let me tell you, just be prepared. I think they're doing that one again. I know it shut down during the COVID shutdown, but if you ever do the happy hour pod where they have the bar in there, those drinks are really strong, and you can be a damaged person by the time the ride is over. So just pace yourself. Be careful. Let's see, Matt, we are here until January 4th, so about 11 days. Yes, sis, I'll try to remember to text you, but it'll be pretty early Vegas time when we do that, so maybe the kids will actually be up. And this will always be on replay, so they can go back and watch it if they want to. Hey, Con, I am. Good to see you again, buddy. Jesse C., welcome back and Merry Christmas. Yeah, Matt, we're staying quite a few places this trip. We're starting here at the Cosmo, obviously. And then we're going to stay downtown on Fremont for a few days. Then we're going out to a place, I think it's called the Grandview. It's right next to South Point, which we have never been to. So we'll be checking that out for a few days. We have a room at Vidara for a night. And then we're ending the trip back here at the Cosmo. Yeah, usually our first morning here starts very early. Catherine just cannot sleep in, so we've been up for a while. And yes, they are doing fireworks on the Strip this New Year's Eve. We will not be on the Strip New Year's Eve, but they are doing fireworks this year. And from everything I've heard, it's going to be absolutely packed. For those of you who don't know, on New Year's Eve in the past, they've always shut down the boulevard to traffic, so you could just go out there and walk in the street because they have so many visitors here that time of year. So they're doing that this year. When we we kind of looked into getting a room on the Strip for New Year's Eve, but the rates were crazy. I know here at the Cosmo, when we looked into it, it was around $900 a night with a minimum of 3 nights. So we weren't, it wasn't important enough to be here on the Strip for New Year's Eve, especially not that important. So we opted to stay off the Strip. Yeah, good to see you too, Con. We're happy to have you back. I'll tell you another thing I just noticed. like air traffic into and out of Vegas this morning doesn't really seem to be happening. So it seems to be a pretty slow morning for air travel, which makes sense. Another thing that was interesting last night, there was a constant rotation of helicopters going around the strip, just from the helicopter tours of the strip. It was like a train of helicopters going up and then back to the helicopter place over there by the airport. Maverick, I think. Chemtrails, yeah. Don't forget to put your microphone back on.
Well, I wasn't talking yet. I really need to... Is anyone a Pocket expert? Because having trouble with that this morning as well. Time lapse. Nope. Still not working. I'm taking it off, putting it inside.
Memories at the Paris. Yeah, we've never stayed at Paris before.
One of my favorite casinos, though.
Yeah, we do enjoy playing in there. It used to have one of our favorite quick places to eat before COVID, but not so much anymore.
I just like walking through there. I think it's just such a pretty, pretty area. Like walking back there toward the restaurants and the shops and stuff through, where you would get to Bally's. The sky in there, the sky inside.
Oh, the Pocket. We use a camera called the DJI Pocket too. So that's what she meant by the Pocket expert.
Well, and I had trouble with real pockets yesterday because I found the jacket I was wearing had the pockets sewn together, so I couldn't put anything in my pockets. I've had all kinds of pocket issues.
Missed the chat.
Uh-oh. Forgot all about it. Sorry. Oh. Did we decide if that was Can I Am? Because that makes more sense. Because it rhymes with San I Am. It's con?
I say con.
You say con. Let us know. I really wanna know. I think it was after the last time we chatted with you. And I know we were saying con I am. And then we got off the chat and I was like, wouldn't Can I Am? It's probably Can I Am because Sam I Am. And then that rhymes. Matt saying, Merry Christmas to Walt and Tina. Matt, any gambling yet? Did you answer that?
Nope.
We've done a lot. Well, we were saying earlier, it's not really gambling when you know you're going to lose. So we've been doing a lot of playing.
We've certainly made our donation to the Cosmo.
That's for sure.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. There's Kia Bell. Hey, we have
an official Midlife rider.
Yes.
By the way. A golden one at that.
We were talking about you earlier. I said, I said I might do a live stream later, and Kia said, I'll watch. And then where is she? Probably fell asleep. Or baking. Were you baking?
And by the
Con.
way, Kia, thanks so much for joining the channel. We certainly appreciate it.
Yes, we really do. He says con like Chaka Khan.
See, I told you.
Okay, Chris is right. I admit it. It's fine. I'm not ashamed to be wrong. Alex B says season's greetings from
What
the
is
UK.
Nightbot doing?
Why is Nightbot killing Tina's messages? Stop spamming. All right, Tina, I am so sorry about that. I don't know what... Tina Raines was timed out by Nightbot. You have got to be kidding me with this. All right, I will remove Nightbot as a moderator. Apparently, I didn't do anything right with that. So I will remove that right now so that Nightbot can stop harassing our friends.
Jeez.
I told you I was not good at stuff like that,
Yep.
but
Goodbye, Nightbot.
goodbye, Nightbot. Good grief.
Man.
Kia took a nap.
He is a Scrooge. That's right. Goodness. Somebody, yeah. Nightbot needs to go to bed.
We're so sorry, Tina. Oh my God, he's like attacking Tina. Like, what in the world?
Turn that off.
Okay, I'm getting there.
Gosh.
Gee whiz. If I could remember how to do that. I wonder if I can do it right from here and like tell Nightbot he's no longer a moderator. No.
Yeah, Con, we live in Kentucky.
Nightbot is no longer a moderator for your channel. There you go, buddy. You got yourself banned.
Yeah, Matt says you have to have it set just right. So
Well, that was a fun little experiment.
he said you just have to tweak it. But
I will, but for now, we just need to get rid of it, probably. Did you answer Con I Am about where we live in Kentucky? Okay.
I did.
How many videos do you expect to do this trip? Steve says. Like edited videos or live streams? Because I have a whole itinerary of things we're supposed to do and are intending to do, and probably 5% of that will actually get done.
Oh, look at all the emojis. Or emoji.
I still am seeing no thumbs up on my end, even though I know you guys have done that. Oh my gosh, Kia. That is awesome.
Kia breaking out all the custom emojis.
We just have to decide, we have to all get together, all the members, and decide what they are going to mean in the chat. Like, obviously things are looking up. That's obvious, right? But the other ones, we're going to have to figure out their meaning. Edited. Oh my goodness.
Edited videos.
Edited
are
videos.
gonna
How
be
many? I mean, seriously.
I'm already exhausted.
I know.
Just thinking about
Probably
it.
like 30. I mean, we're here for. Here's the thing.
All right,
Here's the thing, Chris is gonna leave. Oh, can you pour my coffee and bring it to me? I have it made, and I have the Baileys in it already. Thank you. We have had several videos in the works for a very long time. And every time we come, we work on them and or perfect them. Chris watches it at home. We think we have it all, and he says, no, I want to do this differently. Or we need better B-roll on this, or let's do this. So some of them are works in progress that just have not been released yet. We have so much footage at home still that has not been released that may never get released. Like all these little shorts that we've been doing lately, if you guys have caught our Bang Bar and Snacks short, those were meant to be like regular videos, but they're just not really good enough to put out. So Chris just cut a little bit to make some shorts. But I have an entire itinerary of what we're supposed to be shooting every day, and it's a lot of stuff. And like I said before, we probably will get to about 5% of it, but it's good to have a plan so that at least I can try to keep Chris on track, because he will inevitably, every single time, I swear, every single time, he says, no, we'll do that later, no, we'll do that later, no, we'll do that later. And then the last day of the trip, we're running around like crazy trying to film everything we didn't film all the other days. So I'm sure you vloggers understand this. I mean, you're trying, you know, we don't come here to vlog. We come here for a break and for vacation. So I totally get that. We don't want to be doing that all the time. We do want to enjoy ourselves. But yeah, every time we go home, Steve, just to get back to the question, we have way more footage than we will probably ever put out. Enough to last us to the next trip, and then Chris pretty much throws it out. But now that we have memberships, we will probably use a lot of that footage to provide additional content to our members, like Kia Bell. And that makes me really happy, because we've spent so much time making these videos that I'm happy at least someone will be able to watch them. Sorry for the very long. I'm really glad Chris wasn't here to hear my explanation on that, because I know I talk a lot. Nice. I had a lot of KFC in my life. So Con, I'm not sure what that response is to from Con I Am, but Ronnie R39, am I allowed to add my husband to the naughty Christmas list? Sure. Been to the KFC first store. Good whiskey too. More chemtrails. I'm assuming you're talking to someone else. I just missed it. Or maybe you're talking about Kentucky. I don't know. Tom E. Merry Christmas. How are you? Con I am this typical guy. I bet that was to like, I was starting to talk and he left. Oh yeah, you're going to get to watch a lot of raw stuff, Kia Bell. And let me tell you also is my plan, because I stink, even though I am getting better.
Can I interrupt just a second?
Yeah, go ahead, babe.
We are going to shift the camera around, because now we have the light hitting over here. And you all see right there is a snow-capped mountain that we were talking about earlier. So we'll look over here for a little while. Okay, sorry. As you were saying.
I'm trying to remember. I think I was talking to Kia Bell about, oh yes. So I'm going to start learning Premiere again. I did before. I've edited some, what I think, at least one really nice video of my granddaughter, of our granddaughter. Sorry, honey.
Thanks.
That's me, only thinking of myself again. I think I could probably be really good at it, except for like the detailed stuff that you guys do. Like Chris will tell you, I'm just not, I like music, but I'm not into it the way other people are. Like picking music for a video sounds like a chore to me. That's something I would leave for him. But just piecing together some videos of things that I know Chris isn't going to release for whatever reason, I probably will use the membership as my outlet to release some videos that I've worked on, edited, I mean, things that Chris isn't going to spend hours and hours and hours editing, but also not just giving you an hour of our slot play that might be super boring and nothing's happening. I'm glad I could make someone's day. That is very nice. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Is it Ronnie or Roni? I'm not sure. Con I am, yes, Kentucky. Okay, good. I'm glad I caught on to that. Kentucky Fried Chicken and bourbon. Crazy bourbon, right?
Bourbon's not crazy. Bourbon is delicious.
Bourbon, yes. Chris thinks bourbon is delicious. I think it's disgusting. Which hotel are we looking at?
The one
Steve
in
Cutler asked.
the one in the foreground, right here, is the Bellagio, and this building right here is also part of the Bellagio. That one right there is the Rio. The one that you see right there is the top of the Palms, which I hear it's been closed for a while. But I hear they are starting to rehire again in anticipation of reopening. And then way out, let's see if I can find it with my finger. Out here
That's
is,
what she said.
That's Red Rock over there.
Okay, so then Kia Bell says it's a chore, but it's worth it. Yeah, I'm just not, like I said before, I think that just kind of goes along with the fact that I'm not creative, I'm not crafty, I'm just not, I don't know. We'll see as time goes on, but I really do hope that we can make that that golden membership a lot more valuable with the extra footage.
Is that what you all were talking about when I was inside? All the extra footage?
Yes.
Yeah, we have so much footage that we have never used. And it's not that it's bad. It isn't. It's just like, Kia, that free play video that you can watch. You're seeing it from like beginning to end. And it's not that we lost everything. It was just a lot to ask, for anyone to watch as is. We may eventually release like a much shorter version of that. But yeah, we have lots of footage like that headed your way.
And I was telling them that sometimes it's just a matter of running out of time before our next trip. And then you're like, oh, well, everything that we didn't put out is pretty much gone and off your mind, and you start on new projects. So it's absolutely not like subpar stuff that we're going to put out there. It's just stuff we haven't gotten to.
Yeah. And it's like, if you've seen over the past couple of weeks, we've started experimenting with the YouTube shorts. So we had, two videos from restaurants we went to, but I guess we just weren't into recording that day, so I wasn't super happy with the way it came out. But as a short video, they worked, and we have all kinds of videos like that, or all kinds of footage like that to work with.
We have room tours we've never put out. We have tons of restaurant reviews we've never put out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The chat?
I forgot what I was doing again, you guys. Did I also mention I'm bad at multitasking while in Vegas? I get very easily distracted. Oh my goodness. And since we have banned Nightbot, I will, I will say again, if you guys are in here, and we appreciate everyone who's come in. It's Christmas. We really didn't expect anyone at all. So thank you, and please, if you would, help us out by clicking either of the buttons. Make sure it's a thumb, up or down, either way. Be honest. We love constructive criticism and helpful feedback, so either way, it's going to help us, no matter what you click.
And by the way, that goes for any YouTuber you watch. If you're watching a video, if you like it, just hit that thumbs up button. It's such a tiny little thing, but you would be amazed at how much it helps a channel. That's why you always hear us YouTubers saying, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. And I'm guilty of forgetting to do it too on videos I love.
I know, and we hope that's not irritating for you guys to hear us say it repeatedly, but there are people coming in and out of the stream, you know, throughout the entire time, which is why we have to repeat ourselves. And honestly, when every time Alan says it, I'm like, oh yeah, God, I got to do that, because, you know, we love Alan from Las Vegas and beyond, and how could I not like one of his videos? I always would. I just forget. So I know that other people must forget too. Kia said you guys should have met up with the frontiersmen when they were there. Are you talking to us? Because we are meeting up with them.
Yeah, they get here
Tomorrow. They should have met up with us when they were filming the Bourbon Trail in Kentucky. We cannot believe they were right near our house in Lexington. Part of their filming was in Lexington, right? Did they stop at Keeneland or something?
They were pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. They never hit us up.
But that's the way it goes. We live nearby to more than one person, or more than one YouTuber. Like Alice in Casino Land lives fairly close to us, but the only place we've actually met her is in Vegas.
Yep. We get it. You know, and too, it's kind of weird meeting up with people when you're intending to vlog, because it takes away from the experience and the visit. So I can see that some people would not want to mix the two, because you don't want to take away from your attention on the people you're meeting. Happy birthday, baby Jesus. Everyone, yes. Steve says I ask very insightful questions like, what's for breakfast? Well, right now, breakfast for me has been coffee and Baileys. I had a couple almonds earlier because, like I said, I've been up for like 5 hours now. And we are going to brunch at Wicked Spoon with Vegas Best Ideas, Tamara and Gord. We're meeting them later this morning. So, looking forward to that. Con I am says Jack Daniels is neither Jack nor Daniels.
That is very true.
Oh, Kia Bell says we have 25 thumbs up. I have no idea why I can't. It's still showing 0 on my end. I've like refreshed or like, you know, pulled the thing down. I'm probably just doing it right. Tom E did the thumbs down. or as he say, Alan did the thumbs down. Oh, Alan did the thumbs down. Oh, you guys are so funny. I saw some member thing show up. What is that?
Jesse C just joined.
No way! Thank you, Jesse C. We really appreciate that. That's awesome.
A new Sterling Midlife rider.
How do you know? How did you see that?
I saw it pop up on my screen.
Oh, welcome to Sterling. Oh, that's so nice. I was wondering if that would happen. I was like, how in the world are we going to distinguish which level people are? Because everybody has that black with the white letters. There was no way for us to change that. Like in Patreon, you have a different like badge for each tier, right?
Yeah.
And in the YouTube memberships, they do the different badges by length of time on the membership. So I'm glad that it says that. Thank you so much, Jessie C, and welcome to the memberships.
Yeah, we've always loved seeing you pop up in the live streams, and
she's bought us coffees, and
yes, yeah.
We appreciate all the support. And especially for anyone feeling left out right now, the best way you can support us is by watching our videos. And like we said, just hit the thumbs up button or the thumbs down. Leave us comments. That doesn't cost you anything. I mean, it's time, and that's, you know, that is very valuable to us. We understand and we appreciate the time that you spend every time you click on a video. But make no mistake, that is the most important way for you to support our channel. It doesn't matter if you're a member or even if you're subscribed. If you're not watching our videos, you know, we
or not just us, but
anyone,
any
right,
channel you're
right.
subscribed to.
A subscription means nothing if you're not watching that person's videos. It really doesn't.
All right, we done preaching?
Yes, dear. Sorry, guys. I'm really far behind. I'm getting to it.
Yeah, I feel like we've missed some.
The first live stream I've ever watched and you have responded. Best Christmas ever. What? The first live stream you've ever watched of anyone anywhere? And I'm sorry if I missed. Did you tell me if I was saying your name right? Roni R39 or Ronnie, first choice. And now I can't remember. I'm guessing that's what you meant by first choice, is the first name that I said, but honestly, I don't remember which one I said first because I have a terrible memory. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. If you just tell me again, I'll try to get that right for you. But we try to respond to everybody, you guys. I mean, we love these more intimate live streams where we can communicate with you all, and I do get behind in the chats, but I will catch up, I promise. I just really like to talk to everybody personally.
Yeah, we try not to ignore any chats, but occasionally we do miss them. Like, for instance, on my screen on the phone, which is the one we're live streaming from, the chats pop up for maybe 5 seconds and then they're gone. So Catherine is on her phone monitoring the chats, but as you hear,
I'm 6 minutes behind.
she's a little bit behind.
I'm always behind.
But we'll eventually get there.
And if we don't, we will, you know, you can feel free to repost it. We're not going to be like, why did you say the same thing twice? Like, we're not going to do that. We totally understand. I'm going to get off the subject and go on a tangent again. I will I will apologize up front, but I can tell you from personal experience, there's nothing more heartbreaking for me than when I give my time to a live chat and I have made sometimes, you know, 8, 9, 10 comments and not a single person says hello to me. That is upsetting to me, and it makes me feel very small and very insignificant, and I don't ever want anyone to feel like that. So
I think I just came up with the idea for our next emoji, and that'll be something to represent a Catherine tangent.
How about just a big mouth? You can design a big mouth, and that will then our members can use that to tell me to shut up.
That's the next emoji.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for that idea.
Hey, Trevor and McKenna. Merry Christmas to you too.
Kia Bell was talking about when the Frontiersman Travel Adventures were in Kentucky, yes. And Tom E says to TJ DLVTT, I learned last week when he used to work in the US, worked about 1 mile from my house. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. They are a nice couple, Kia Bell. And I'm sorry, 7:14. I'll catch up with the chat and then I'll go on another tangent. The Spring Mountains in the background, I think. The Wicked Spoon was my first buffet in Vegas, Steve Cutler says. Kia Bell's giving us an update, I think, on the likes. 28 now, maybe. Hit the like button, everyone. Con says, thank you for reminding everyone. Without Nightbot, we need the reminders. So thank you for that. Lem Motlow. I don't know what that is. Was Jack Daniels. Lem Motlow. I don't know. I thought I was already a subscriber. Jesse C says, you were a subscriber. Oh, Up and Our Way is here. Merry Christmas. Beautiful view. We were number 28. Thank you, guys. Melissa and, is it Enrique? I've heard people say Enrique. I don't know. But Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Yes. And everybody considers you their mom and dad. I would be really offended by that because I'm, like, very sensitive about my age and my gray hair and stuff like that. And all these grown adults calling you mom and dad, I don't know what that's all about. But I
got carded yesterday.
Chris got carded yesterday while he was with me, and I practically attacked the cocktail waitress. I was like, are you kidding me? Why didn't you card me? Is it the gray hair? I mean, I'm like, he's 5 years older than me, and I'm standing right here. I was highly offended, as you can say. Frank Picnamena the second. Greetings, 125 miles to the north of you. It is sunny in Vegas. Nice. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Trevor Owens is here. Merry Christmas from Trevor and McKenna. Have a great time. Oh, honey, I love you so much. Thank you for coming in. Merry Christmas.
All right, let's take another look at the strip.
30 now, says Kia Bell. Up and Our Way. Merry Christmas, Kia Bell and Tom E. Your tamales and gifts are ready. Terry Dietz is here. Good morning and Merry Christmas, Chris and Catherine. Good morning, Terry.
Yeah,
Thank you for being here. Tommy says Lem Motlow is the name, founder, maker of Jack Daniels. Oh, okay. I seriously thought that was a huge typo because it just looks like a bunch of letters jumbled. Calm down. You have to know the story behind it. Okay. The story behind the whole family of Up and Our Way and all the siblings and who's your brother and 33 now. Kia is so funny. You're adorable. What was the tangent I was going to get on? Now I've forgotten it. You're all like, thank God.
It's my wife, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now that I'm caught up, I'm going to seriously think about what I was going to say earlier. Darn it. Look at those mountains. Are you straight out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have the phone right in my hand. I can see that.
Yeah, you can actually see what's happening. Welcome to the live stream, honey.
Thank you. Steve Yu. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you being here. I feel like the outside of the building should have like tinsel or some kind of... Wouldn't you think they'd put something on them so they'd be more festive in the daytime?
Not up high.
No?
No. It's a lot of work for a couple of days.
Yeah, I guess. Oh. So you had too much to drink, and you wound up adopting kids, the way some people have too much to drink and get married in Vegas. That's the story behind the extended family of Up and Our Way. Got it. Tom E's got beef tamales. Thanks for hosting, Chris and Catherine. Yes, pronounced like you. Yay. Thank you, Steve. You. Appreciate the clarification and the confirmation that are older than you. Yes. You adopt children that are older than you. What's on the menu today, Chris and Catherine? Steve Yu says. By the way, this is another thing we're trying to get better at, and that is reading your names and your comment, because if many of you might have noticed on live stream replays, depending on where you're watching, you may not see the comments showing up. So it's like we're talking to nobody and you have no idea what we're responding to. So that is another thing that we're working on getting better at. And to answer your question, Steve Yu, we are going to get ready for Christmas brunch with Vegas Best Ideas. We are going to Wicked Spoon, and then we have no idea what the rest of the day will bring. We don't really have any plans, do we, honey, after that?
Not really.
Nope. We're going to see. We have tons of filming, and I would really like to go and see a tree. I would like to go at least get, like an Instagram post of us in front of a tree, and I want to record a video for our granddaughter to send her a Merry Christmas video.
Well, there's a huge tree down on Fremont, but we could just go over to the Bellagio Conservatory and check it out.
Yeah, because I want to send her a video on Christmas, and today's Christmas. Kia Bell says, Tom and I are married. Melissa and Enrique adopted Tom. So you're the in-law. You're the daughter-in-law, I guess. Con IM says Jack Daniel's is the world's most popular whiskey brand, but until recently, few people knew the liquor was created by Nathan Nearest Green, an enslaved black man who mentored Daniel. Interesting.
So I love the history of whiskey, no matter what kind it is. It's all, sorry for that. It's always fascinating. But yeah, especially the older brands, like where they came from, who the recipes actually came from, as opposed to which name you see on the bottle. And plus, they're fun to drink. So.
And the Frontiersman Travel Adventures has done a really good job on bringing that to everybody. The Bourbon Trail in Kentucky. I mean, they've been to so many of them now, and they are really, really good videos. So check those out if you haven't already and you're into that sort of thing. I'm not into it, but I really have enjoyed the videos. Con IM says sunrise. Tom E, I was with them on a live stream walk and making them laugh, having a good time. She said, we are adopting you. Con IM says, get ready for lunch at 7 a.m. We actually are just a couple of hours away from our brunch. I think the brunch this morning is from 8 to 11, and then the prices get jacked up after 11. So we're going to try and make it there before 11. Terry Dietz says, hope you're enjoying the weather. It's a nice brisk 4 degrees and snowing in Bismarck, North Dakota. Yikes.
Oof.
That's harsh. Up and Our Way says, well, we only adopted one kid, but he came with a lot of baggage, so we ended up with 4. Did he have the other 3 in his suitcase? Steve Yu, I have reservations at Planet Hollywood in January, and I have to eat at Baby Stacks 4 locations in Vegas, pork adobo, fried rice omelet. Derek and Catherine's video sold me on that. That sounds delicious.
That does sound delicious. Yeah.
Con I Am says, marketing scams, seek the truth. Vegas lovers. I'm not sure what that is about. Tom E, you lie. How did you get that? Oh, this message is held for review. I was wondering how it got into italics. Okay, I'm going to show that. Okay, so now I guess everyone can see that comment. You lie just like when you told me Santa was real, you kept adopting and can't stop. You're a crack adoption agency now. Kia Bell, oh, CNC, you didn't answer my question. When is the next trip? I'm so sorry. My bad. I didn't see it. But thanks for reposting it. We have no idea. We only book one trip at a time, so we usually start planning, we'll get home, we'll recover for about a week or so, and then we'll start thinking about it. But we have several things that we need to do before we come back here, which is desperately to get down to Florida and visit our granddaughter. And what else do we want to do? We really want to go to Aruba.
Or go back to Aruba.
Go back to Aruba.
Yeah.
Yeah. We decided we need just like something a little more relaxing. Though we had quite the adventures there when we went.
Yeah. Yeah, we absolutely did.
And they have casinos there, which
they
we
do have a casino there.
did not go to because we weren't even into gambling the last time we went there.
Yeah, very long time ago.
Yeah, they were not on our radar even. So what do you think? Ronnie, Bronny, Roni. Or are you just... Okay, I think Ronnie, R39, is telling me that the name Ronnie R39 sounds just like Ronnie with 2 N's and Bronny with 2 N's and a Y. So basically, I'm saying it right. When I say Ronnie R39, I think I'm saying it right. So now you can just say yes or correct, and I'll know I'm on the right track. Aruba, Kia Bell, Aruba is such a cool place. It kind of reminds me, this is going to sound strange, and let me finish my thought before you judge me. It kind of reminds me of Vegas in that it's kind of like you're just looking at a constant contradiction, right? Like Vegas, you have all these buildings, and then you're surrounded by the most beautiful, natural, right? So the mountains, all the places around Vegas that are just like beautiful nature. Do you know what I'm saying, honey? Chris is looking at me like a crazy person. But in Aruba, let me finish.
You just asked me.
I know, but let me finish because you're looking at me like I'm nuts. Aruba is like this, like, island, beautiful island, but it's also a desert, right? It has cacti.
Can you let me?
Yes, go ahead now. And rocks.
So, first of all, there are not huge buildings on Aruba. I think what Catherine's trying to point out is the contrast between one side of it versus the other. So on one side of Aruba, of the island, you have like these beautiful, pristine beaches with like the clear blue aqua water. It's very tropical. the things you would see on a like travel brochure, right? On the other side of the island, it's very much kind of rocky and dangerous and desert-like with kind of hills to go up and down. It's really a tale of two islands, even though it's only one island. And it's so amazing. You have the experience you have on one side is totally different from the experience you would have on the other side. And it's small enough that you can drive around yourself. There are no real signs to any place, so you kind of follow a map to find these hidden spots. And we had some amazing food there. And the weather is pretty much constant all year round, just because it's so close to the equator. It's just beautiful, and we had a great time there.
So I wasn't suggesting that Aruba had large buildings. I was telling you why I find Vegas to be a contradiction and how that compares to the contradiction of the island and the desert in Aruba, right? Like plush and then desert. Here it's like buildings in the middle of beautiful desert and mountains and stuff like that. So anyway. Con IM says, boycott Aruba, please. Messed up police. Tom E says, right, honey, ask a question, then says, let me finish. Catherine needs some sleep. I wish we had two cameras going, like one on us, so you could see the way he looks at me sometimes after I say something stupid. His face is just priceless sometimes. Or food, yes. Kia Bell, I do need a little more than a handful of almonds. See, Kia Bell understood me. She knew what I was saying. Looks like the Bellagio fountains are getting service, says Up on our way. They have been at that since like 5 a.m., right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been at it for a while now.
Yeah, they were doing some testing first thing, and actually the first thing on this live stream was a little test of the fountains, so it was really weird because there were barely any shows last night. I mean, we were out here for a while.
We really weren't.
We weren't?
No. The shows were every 30 minutes last night. So they weren't doing every 15, which I kind of thought they would be, but the wind was blowing pretty good last night.
Steve, we had a liquid dinner last night, actually. We ate at noon when we first got here, and that was
really big lunch, though.
It was a pretty big little brunch. I'll call it brunch because we had breakfast food. And then our girlfriend Teresa came and gambled with us until I had to absolutely go to bed. So we did not eat again, but we had quite a few drinks while we were gambling. Mm-hmm. I was never hungry last night. I do have tons of snacks in the room that I brought from home. Little treats that I've collected from Delta. Do they do that every day for the fountains? I think so.
Yes, they do it every day.
Yeah. Every time that we've been out here in the morning, we have seen them working. Didn't you say at some point they have to check like all the lights and
every single morning they check every jet, every light to make sure everything is functioning properly for the day's upcoming shows. And they even do like what you can't see the run through, but it does like a mini run through without actually spraying the water. But yeah, they do it every single day. And sometimes you'll see them out there in diving suits, out there under the water, doing work on the jets and the lights.
Julie Tyler's here.
Hey, Julie
Yay!
Tyler.
Hi, Chris and Catherine. She says, Happy Christmas. Just finished our Christmas dinner. Oh my gosh, I am so glad that you made this live stream. I can't tell you. I got your message, I think it was on Instagram the other night, and you
Last
said,
night, yeah.
yeah, that you were going to bed, and I was like, oh gosh, I hope, we were actually planning to do a live stream yesterday, but like I said a little earlier, we were just gambling with our friend and never made it back up to the room until we were too exhausted to do anything but sleep. So I was thinking of you, and I really wanted to get one in yesterday, hoping that maybe you could make it, but I'm so glad to see you. Can you guys see that line of clouds right at the top of those mountains over there? At first I just thought it was like blurry mountain, but it's just a very straight horizontal line of clouds. I've never seen anything quite like that. Tommy says, I've seen them during my visits, just hadn't seen or looked for them to know if it was an everyday event. Steve U says, not clouds. Aliens. Con IM says, UFO. Wow. You guys are like really in sync with your alien conspiracy theories.
No.
So funny.
Area 51 is nearby, so maybe they're headed that way.
Kia Bell says the one jet in the middle has been leaking for months now.
I'm sorry, what?
Kia Bell said the one jet in the middle has been leaking for months now.
Oh, yeah, I see what she's talking about.
Oh, in the circle, the one that's going off right now? What's up with that? That's weird. I feel like I noticed that on the last trip as well. That's interesting. Steve U says same wavelength. Steve U says Area 51. Tom E says I've been on Area 51. Maybe you're from Area 51. Julie Tyler says, at least you have sun. We have rain here, which is miserable. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. I hate that for you.
Yeah, it had just stopped raining here when we landed yesterday. We just missed it.
Yeah, it was really weird to see the rain on the, when we finally were getting ready to land, the rain just blowing against the plane windows. That was pretty cool. I don't know, I took some video, I don't know that you'll see it in there, but it was very cool to see. It's rained on several of our first days in Vegas. I kind of think that's lucky somehow because it rained on our wedding day.
I think our first trip to Vegas, after we started the channel, it rained 3 days straight.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah. We've gotten caught in some storms while we're here. Remember walking from the carriage house or the Wyndham? Remember that like lightning storm we got caught in when we were walking back to that hotel that was kind of far away?
Yeah, kind of.
And then the rain when, you know, that brought us into the scene of the crime. The Sephora. We had to duck in. Wise Malik? Merry Christmas. Just stopping in to say Merry Christmas to the Midlife Ride and all watching, not staying long. Thank you so much for the super chat and for dropping by. We really appreciate that. And hey, Wise Malik, just one more thing, because you're going to get a 2-for-1 right now. We realized after one of our last live streams that we didn't actually read your super chat. We thanked you for it, but we didn't read the comment, and it was something along the lines of, have a coffee on me, wait, can you even get a coffee for $10 in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Which was really funny, and we're so sorry that we did not read your comment, but now it's out there in the world, and we really appreciate your support.
Yes, thank you as always for being here and for the super chat.
Tom E says, I'm ex-Air Force. Kia Bell says, I wish my brother was on Area 51. That would have been interesting. Con I am. Area 51 was where moon landing was filmed. LOL. Julie Tyler says, I think the weather is supposed to be nice for the rest of your trip, although a bit cold. Yes. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to the cold. However, I was quite warm yesterday in my long johns and leggings and jean jacket and winter coat and 2 shirts. And I have packed all very, very warm things because Chris insisted we would not have any nice weather here. And
No, warm weather.
any warm weather, right? So I brought lots of coats and lots of heavy clothes.
It depends on what you're going to be doing. So if you're going to be outside walking the strip, especially at night or early in the morning, or if you're in the shade as opposed to the sun, it can be pretty cool. But inside the casinos can get toasty. Like I would have been in the Cosmo last night, I would have been fine in shorts and probably a long sleeve shirt. It was very warm in there last night.
I'm happy if there's just sun. I worry when the weather gets gloomy. I do love overcast, especially in the summer, in the hotter months, just to keep the sun off of you. But in the winter, days without sun, I feel like affect my mood. So I don't want any gloomy days here. Only happy sunny days. But I think it is getting close to 8 o'clock, honey, and we probably need to get ready to go. We both have to take showers. Tommy's going to have some coffee cake. That sounds delicious.
That does sound delicious.
Oh my God, that would be so good with my coffee right now. Enjoy your Christmas. Say hi to VBI and DLVTT2. So are you gone? Are you gone? Tom E, because I kind of thought you were going to still be here. Have a safe and fun day, everyone. Julie Tyler says, me too, nice on a winter day with the sun. Yes. Kia Bell saying goodbye to Tom. Con I am. Tom E, what did you do in the Air Force? Security police in the Air Force, Tom E says. For anyone that's getting ready to leave or that has just hopped on toward the end of this stream, we appreciate you being here. Please remember to hit the like or the dislike. Either thumb will work. Julie Tyler says, glad I got to see you on this stream. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas day. We will, and you do the same, everyone. Steve, you, excuse me, CNC, I need to try the Wicked Spoon, but I hate lines. Maybe breakfast on my next trip. We were not going, we don't have reservations. They're only taking walk-ins, but Vegas Best Ideas has a gold card, which they said will get us allow us to skip the line. So we are going to piggyback on their gold perk and get in with them. Because, yeah, we're not standing in line. We would rather starve. Tommy says AF name for military police. Triple Ripples in here.
Hey, Gord.
Good morning, everyone. I just went back and watched the sunrise. Amazing. Happy holidays, all. Thanks for being here, Gord. We'll see you soon. We're going to have to end the live so we can not be stinky when we meet you later. Kia Bell says, thanks for the live stream, Chris and Catherine, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Kia Bell. We're really glad that you were able to come in. And again, thank you so much, Kia Bell and Jesse C, for the memberships, for joining our channel. We appreciate that. Thanks for your service, Tom E. Yes, second that. Third that.
Yes, I'm sorry, what?
Con I am is saying, thanks for your service, Tommy. And I said, I second that. And then Chris thirds it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I do.
Merry Christmas, GNT. Kia Bell says, up and our way, says hi to Triple Ripple. Tom E says, thank you and have a good day, everyone. Triple Ripple says, Enrique, as he curls his R's on the chat. Good morning, Kia. Triple Ripple says, and Kia Bell fourths that. And that's where we're going to end it. So, again, we really appreciate you all stopping by, no matter how long you were here. If you're watching the replay, we appreciate you all too. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'm sure we'll see you before then, hopefully.
Wait a second. And Wise Malik is now a silver Midlife rider.
Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Wise Malik.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. We really appreciate it.
Steve Yu says, safe New Year. Dr. Hamilton says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry we're getting off. You're welcome. Malik says, Kia Bell. Triple Ripple, LOL, yes. No stinky smells of brunch. All right, guys. We're going to end it here.
One more thing, in case you didn't catch it earlier, we're hoping to do a live slot play tomorrow morning from here at the Cosmopolitan, but we will schedule that. So make sure you have your notifications set to all if you're interested in watching us lose some money. I know it always thrills me, but, you know.
Merry Christmas, TJ.
Thanks, Stuart. And
Stuart Broxson. Enjoy your holiday as well. Thanks, everybody.
All right, and we will see you on the next episode of The Midlife Ride.